Hello, my friends. I'm coming today. I'm not doing a pour today. I'm going to try something. I just wanted to try to see. I wanted to try a little abstract art, and I just want to see how it's going to come out. So I just said I was going to use a little canvas, and it's just a size 6x8 because I just want to try it out. Now, I dabbled a little bit with the little piece of paper, if you can see here. I wanted to give those colors a try, and that is 24 karat gold and green teal. I also want to try putting some white in there. So I'm just want to see how this is going to turn out, to see if this is something that I'll be interested in trying again on a larger scale. So let's give it a try. So I'm going to do the green first. And I'm just going to kind of pat it on there just to get it kind of like on there. So I just don't want to put too much of it on there. And then, you know, it's easier to add more than to take off. So I just want to see whether I can get a light coat and to go back and to fill in. Now, one thing that I didn't do is bring my water over here so that I need to dip the brush. I can dip the brush. So I did not bring my water. So I'm just going to dab and dab and dab until I get a consistency that I like. And I am by no means an artist. You know, I can't paint like that. You know, I love acrylic pouring, but I'm not an artist like that. So I just want to see how it'll turn out. And so I'm just going to just do sporadic because less is sometimes better. And so I did want the green to be like in the background because I wanted to go back over with the gold. So let's try to go for a little bit more green. It's blotchy with the green. And then I'm going to try to dab in some of that gold in some of those spots and see what happens. Okay. And I should have brought me a paper towel in here. Matter of fact, I'm not prepared, you guys. So let me better prepare myself. Let me get me some water, a cup, and a paper towel. Be right back. Okay. I'm back, you guys. So I don't know exactly what I'm trying to do. You know, like I said, I'm just going to give it a try. But what I do know is that when I did that little sample on that piece of paper here, I didn't do it this way. I kind of did more like this. So it was kind of different. I didn't do it like the little, you know, just dabbing it on there like I was doing. So, you know, I know that it requires more paint. You know, and to do it more in a swirly motion, this canvas is so small. So to do it more like in that motion, but hey, this is just practice. We're experimenting, so we can't hurt anything. So this 24 karat is just some that I had in an old little paint container. So it's a little sticky, but it's okay. So it doesn't quite look like on that, as like on that black background. Get my words out. The black background. But what I did notice is that I like the swirl motion. So it's better for me to do the swirl than the way that I was doing it. So I do notice that that's not the way that I like it. I don't like the patting on, trying to pat on. So, but let's just play with it. All it is paint, right? Can't hurt anything. We just paint, and all we do is just end up getting a different background, which may turn out to be something that we like. Okay. told myself I was going to try to do the white at the bottom, but I just started doing anything. You know, you get so excited you want to do something. And I hope that volume is up. Matter of fact, let me check, guys. Okay. I'm hoping that you can hear me because the volume was not all the way up. As you can see, I was just messing with that camera, messing up stuff. So, I'm back. Back to the experiment. I don't know about that white. I don't think I like that too much. But maybe I'm not doing it right either. So let's go back with the green. So I think I like it thicker like that. Just sticking it up. And that white just doesn't do anything. I didn't put too much paint on there because I wasn't for sure, you know, how this was going to turn out for one thing. So I didn't use too much paint. Ha! I feel like a big kid. Like I'm just playing and dabbling in paint. I like the thickness. I said that I wanted to try to create some gold lines, like kind of like veining in it. And I was wondering how I was going to do that. And I thought maybe if I had this stick, maybe I could do it. So let's see what happens. Like I said, this paint is just... I think this needs to be wet. It's doing something, but not what I wanted to do. So I think that it probably would look better wet. Because this paint is kind of dried up, you know, a little bit. Take a finer brush and just go with the tip on there. I mean, it's giving me an idea. Of course, it's not a masterpiece, but it's giving me an idea of something that I might try in the future, something that I might, you know, practice a little bit more on. So let me just take a little bit more green for the sake of playing around and just put a little bit more green on there. So I didn't use a lot of paint. Oh, wow. Now that's just too much paint. And my video may go off. Okay, now I liked it before it started getting smeary. But this is like a smeared mess. Okay, that's just too much paint. Too much paint, you guys. So now I just have to go and just pat it on there because it was just too much paint. Okay, I'm trying to save my little gold line I call myself making there. Okay, it's not a masterpiece, you guys, but I had fun playing with it. And it's just supposed to be like abstract art anyway, so I don't know. Well, let me bring you down so you can see our experiment. Okay, here it is, you guys. So, it's not too bad for an experiment. I kind of like it once the colors start to blend in. So I guess that'll be my learning lesson, blending the colors in to see what it is that I do like. But I don't think my gold line is too great. I guess I need a fine, in which I do have one of those paint brushes that are fine tip on the top and just go down with the fine tip. That gold is a little too thick there. And I may just remove that line off of there. But I had fun doing that, you guys. And I might try it on a bigger scale. So I may come back to that again. But no, I'm not going to give up acrylic pouring. I just love it so much. And I love not knowing what the outcome is going to be like. I just love that. So, of course, I'm going to continue doing the acrylic pouring. Until the next time, you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And okay, so my video did cut off in the middle of me talking. So I was saying, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, it never hurts to experiment, because sometimes you do come up with something, you know, that you did not end up coming up with. You either really like it or you discover something in the process. So I do want to show you this, because what I did do is, if this painting, you know, is not something that was, you know, that I end up liking, or, you know, it wasn't something that I wanted to do again, look at what I did come up with. So this is a color. If you can see that, beautiful. It almost reminds me of a golden emperor or golden emerald type color. So I decided I was going to mix that color up, and it is just beautiful. Let me see if you can see that. Look at that. It is beautiful. So I cannot wait to try that on a pour, because it's just stunning. That color is beautiful. And as always, you guys, thanks for visiting and watching with me. Until the next time, guys.